Yo, hello everybody, and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash, and I hope you're all having an amazing week. Currently, it is Friday, and let's get right to the charts. As you can see, Bitcoin is right now trading above the order block that we had right here. Basically, yesterday we tested this order block a lot of times. Here we did test it like 3 or 4 times just in those 4 hourly candles. We did test this order block right here on Wednesday 3 times, and we did test it also back in Thursday around 1 time. As you can see, we did dip below those two zones that we had right here. So very important level. Bitcoin managed to hold this, and right now we are pushing straight again into the EMAs as resistance. Basically, we're still far away from the POC of this range that we have right here between the macro golden pocket right here and the order block. Basically, we have still not taken out the lows right here. You can see they are still to be taken out, but as of right now, Bitcoin is doing all right. As I have posted on my X before, as long as we keep this structure going right here for us, then it is very possible that Bitcoin breaks above the macro resistance that we have right here and finally sees some more relief rally to the upside. On the daily time frame, it also looks very promising. The weekly as well is looking very promising for a potential fake out, basically exactly the same one that we had right here. I do expect for somewhat of a swing failure pattern to happen right here below the deeper retracement, basically below the 886 and just below 80k. If we manage to grab the liquidity from below those levels, I am positive that Bitcoin will potentially reverse like it did back in April, since the stock market is right now also after a correction potentially reversing. Of course, the S&P 500 still needs to break back above this very important support into resistance flip that we have right now going on for us. And same goes, as you can see, for the Nasdaq right now in the moving averages. They will start acting as resistance, as you know. So very important thing to also watch out for. Now let's get back into some of the altcoins. As you can see, Ethereum on the daily time frame, we did front run this low that we had right here from back on the 1st of December, and we also front ran the monthly support, as you can see. But right now this downside move is looking very squeezable, and as long as we don't reject from the monthly pivot, it is very possible for price to go back to around $3,400 for Ethereum. Solana right now also bouncing from a very key deep retracement level. As you can see right here, basically we do have the value area row of the macro range. Let me just show you so you can see it better. You can see all of this range right here is a macro range, basically since back in April 2024. So a lot of price action has happened during this time, and the times that we were above this range, those levels were acting as support, and right now those levels are acting as resistance. So firstly, if Solana manages to hold this level and goes back above the 786 and the POC, which is at around $144, then the next target would be the macro Fibonacci level at $171 for Solana. I would be expecting this move to be happening soon, and this would be around 44% of upside from where we are at right now. So pretty good risk to reward ratio if Solana actually holds this level. Hype is right now trading at around $24. So we did almost feel that capitulation week that we have right here, as you can see. I do think that eventually we are going to feel this week, maybe even go below it. Sui also right now looking pretty bad, but holding those lows that we have made right here, and right now bouncing from the monthly S1, as you can see. Let's look at the open interest for Bitcoin. Basically, right now we are finally seeing some open interest start to come in right here, but not as much as I would want to see. But still, price is looking pretty okay right now. We might get one final fake out to those lows right here, basically to the low 80s, and then I would expect the real move to eventually start. You can see we still have liquidity sitting around 90 to 93k. This is why I am expecting Bitcoin to push higher in the coming days or weeks, basically until the end of the year. Fear and greed index almost back into that extreme fear zone. ETF inflows, we did have another red day yesterday, as you can see. So very important to follow this. Fidelity did buy a lot of Bitcoin, but they did sell like half of it the next day, as you can see. So maybe some institutions are buying on the cheap and then selling once price goes up a little bit. But as I said, as long as we don't lose this macro support that we have right here, it is very probable for price to continue pushing higher. Funding rates right now still remaining positive, as you can see on the major exchanges. And I do think this covers it for today, guys. I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.